Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 in Central Texas, USA on another nice day. And this is the day after yesterday, commonly known as the day before tomorrow, or more commonly known as today, which is, and I'll tell you in just a minute because I don't know, Sunday, November the 25th, 2018. Hey, Google, good morning.
Hello, Rusty. The time is 7:15 a.m. Currently in Burnet it's 56 and partly cloudy. Today, it'll be mostly cloudy, with a forecasted high of 65 and a low of 37. Have a great day.
You too. Thank you. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine? Yeah.
The current temperature in Bangor is 28.
Thank you very much. Hey, Google, tell us a joke.
If a short psychic broke out of jail, you would have a small medium at large.
I mean, you got to think about those jokes. They're not gimmies, you know what I mean? But anyway, we got a lot of comments on who makes the best pizza. That was just a spur of the moment thing. I had a craving for a pizza. Oh, this is it. And these are bananas. That's kind of a banana right there. It ain't much left of it. And that's Olive Oil's bra. If you know who Olive Oil is, remember Popeye and Bluto, or Bluto. But anyway, Dave Edelman on pizza says, how I judge the best pizza is the next morning. Cold pizza and beer will always tell the story. That's just my opinion. For me, and maybe only me, I like the deeper dish, the better with everything on it. Well, I do too. I like everything on it myself. This is Lou Sloop, S-L-O-U-P. Funny, I went out and bought a round table veggie pizza today. It was very good for a chain pizza. I never heard of round table. On a weekend trip to Lompoc, California. Love your videos. Pizza and beer time. Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Lompoc, California? I don't know. It's one of those days, I guess. Anyway, we'll go on and she'll interrupt me, but that's all right. Lucy Blodgett, pizza, a thin crust Tombstone pizza made in Wisconsin, 100% real cheese, zesty sauce, and all the meat fixings.
In Lompoc, it's currently 53.
It's 53. See there, just a little slow. She had to check the calendar twice. But anyway, it's got freshly sliced pepperoni beef, diced Canadian bacon, great with Bud Light. The Deluxe Supreme is not too shabby either. Everybody loves pizza, don't they? Rustiva 14. All right, that's the guy's name. R-U-S-T-I-V-A 14. I think the thin square Hunt Brothers with everything on it is by far the best fast food pizza over Pizza Hut, Domino's, Papa John's, Little Caesar, Mr. Getty's, etc. I agree with you. I got one yesterday and they're pretty good. I add a little garlic powder, and and sometimes I get a little jar of pizza sauce because they don't put much sauce on them. But anyway, that's kind of the way that is. So he likes Hunt Brothers, whatever. Victoria Mora, get a conventional oven, cook fast and taste better. No oven. Okay, whatever that is. JSAP, I guess. I'd have to read that 50 times to get it right. You might try asking Google what the temperature in Barrow, Alaska is. Since it's in the Arctic Circle, they are having 67 days of darkness this winter. Okay, I can do that. Hey, Google, what is the temperature in Barrow, Alaska? It'll take her 5 minutes. Lucy Blodgett says Olive Oil's creator is from Chester, Illinois. He might be looking for Olive Oil's bra. There are statues of all the characters there in bronze. What you have is not hers. Wrong material. Oh, excuse me. You thought this was real? It's okay. You don't know his meds again. This is Corey. It says you will want the volunteer fire department to get more equipment when you need them, as I did a few months ago. Yeah, when you need them, you want them to have everything? I hear you. They get funded from the county. Also, this is Gerardo Silicio. For $35K, they're giving you a good quality plastic countertop. Great. Yeah. Well, you could put anything you want. Justin Williams. I work at Little Caesars, so I'm kind of biased towards them. Well, that makes sense, Justin. Stay with those that brung you. Verlis Gwynn. I really like Pizza Inn and Little Caesars. I think Texas has the Pizza Inn chain. Yeah, we do, somewhere. I don't think there's one around me. There's nothing around me. Well, there's Pizza Hut, Domino's, and there's an old Mr. Gaddy's in Kingsland. I guess they've just held on to that franchise somehow. This is on the tiny home. This is Dwayne Crump. I won't.
Something went wrong. Try again in a few seconds. Okay.
Hey, Google, what's the temperature in Barrow, Alaska? This is Dwayne Crump. I want one, but I buy a small barn shed from Lowe's for $3,000, and he's going to build it himself, and it wouldn't cost more than $15,000. Says for the price you're asking, meaning me, I can buy a real house. But you know, I just did that video. I don't work for Dirksen. But anyway, having said that,
the current temperature in Barrow is -13.
Whoa, -13, guys, in Barrow, Alaska. That's pretty chalupa. -13 Fahrenheit, guys. That is pretty cold. That will get your attention. And the sad part about it, it probably doesn't get above 0 during the day. That's what'll really get you. And this is on the pizza. Lisa, dang, our high temps for the day aren't even hitting your low temps. Grumble, grumble, grumble. Our high temps aren't hitting your low temps. I hear you. Well, I don't know where you are. Tumbleweeds got a couple here. Godfather's Pizza chain was always my favorite. And then they were forced out by Pizza Hut, which is better than the other chain crappy pizza places. Okay. And then Tumbleweed says there's rarely snow anywhere in the South, but when there is, it's usually somewhere in Texas. Well, yeah, we rarely get it. So anyway, he says he ordered 2 Meat Lovers pizzas from Pizza Hut to eat while watching some of the games, and to freeze the remaining to snack on for the next week or so. Okay, I do that. Yeah, because I'll eat. They got there's like 15 slices in the Hunt Brothers, and I eat 3 slices at a serving, and so I got 5 servings of pizza, and you know, just whenever I get the craving for a pizza, I'll reach in my freezer, now that I have one, in my new Casita Freedom Deluxe 2019. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Anyway, Amish Sailor, I know it benefits you when people shop on Amazon, but Christmas will never be the same when there are fewer stores to shop at each year.
There was a glitch. Try again in a few seconds.
Okay. I have fond memories of going shopping on Black Friday to local shops and malls full of people. Something is lost sitting at home and looking for bargains on your laptop. Yeah, that's true. That was a big deal when I was growing up. All the stores had fancy, Christmas decorations and music playing. And yeah, it was a festive time, and it's kind of hard to get festive over the internet. I agree with you. But that's the way it is. Get used to it. Land Abroad, I have, this is on the little AC, the 5,000 BTU I got. I have an exact unit bought at HD in Greenville, Texas. Good unit. Yeah, they are. I think HD is Home Depot. Bruce Johnson in Sioux City, they got a Hard Rock Hotel. Buddy Holly's cowboy boots are on display. Well, okay, we can do that. Eric Lipton, Regina's, North Boston. Okay, just had some with my son this week while visiting the Freedom Trail. Then Uno's in Chicago, the original 40 years ago. Boy, that is good pizza at Numero Uno's in Chicago. Yeah, I just noticed the wind picking up out of the north since I have a windsock. Anyway, Amish Sailor says that Sonic next to the Mini Mart looks as desolate as the one in my town. I ate there once and had the worst chili dog I've ever had. How can you ruin a chili dog? It's easy. Just start out with crap, and you can't make anything with crap. Actually, that little Sonic is what it is. It stays pretty busy. Amish Sailor, nothing says generosity like sending one an opened bag of chocolate-covered almonds. Well, I don't know what happened. It looked like somebody had taken a knife and cut a little hole in it. It's strange. Anyway, nothing says generosity like, remember when people were tampering with bottles of Tylenol and tamper-proof packaging was invented? Boy, do I. Man, what a mess. Some of those lids you can't even get off now. David McBinge, I've always loved Godfather's pizzas. For pizza, I would get the Gonzo with everything on it and double the cheese and meat. It would come out at about 12 pounds. And you got to know they're loaded. I mean, you're not going to lose any weight eating pizza, are you? Tracy Phillips, great mail call. Tracy Phillips, you crack me up, Rusty. I know, I do that. I do it intentionally. Actually, I don't do most of it intentionally. It's just me. Oh, I got a little antenna here today. I like that. Got a lot of, I had to wet it because I ain't going to, it's just the way it is. That old gray hair, at night, and then you got to bend it. You can't, you can comb it and it just goes right back. You got to wet it, and it helps. Dertrixa from Germany, the Gates. Never got better pizza than the mom of my girlfriend made by herself when I was 19, a decent and great lady. Well, that's great. Thank you, Dertrixa. You hanging out with those Italians? Actually, I think pizza was invented in the United States. I do. You'll have to check on that. Bruce Johnson, everyone drinks more during the holiday season. Cheers, Rusty. And Tumbleweed says only drinkers. Well, that's true. Pat Miller, New York City, especially the outer boroughs on the pizzas. Faye Calder, I love thin crust. Not sure why some taste flat and others taste flavorful like Domino's in our neck of the woods. Faye. Okay. This is Elisa. I just saw a YouTube video that goes along with what I've thought about climate change and the weather systems we see on TV, and it has mostly to do with the Gulf Stream from the Arctic dipping lower into the middle of the country and then eastward, making the east far colder. Weather from west coast pushing 100 miles east, having an effect on crops, maybe fewer event, blah, blah. Anyway, she's got a long comment here. I was reading, anyway, she's got a lot. So anyway, she thinks that we're in a global, but it may be global warming, but my theory on it is it's not man-made. That's the only deal I have. We're not doing it. It's just a natural event because we've gone through ice ages, the volcanic age and all that. So who knows? Nobody knows. They're just guessing. This is Mick Spam God. This is on the new internet deal. It says, I get 300 kilobytes per second and 90 kilobytes upload. He doesn't like Failstream, whoever that is. The one I had out there, what I was using in Capitan, was super fast. Wendy McGee, Little Caesars, Red Baron, and Hunt Brothers. There's a person with an opinion on who makes the best pizzas. Rose Lady, Domino's is the best pizza for me. A lot of people like Domino's. It's thin. Elisa, best pizzas are definitely in Philadelphia and surrounding areas, no doubt. None better. Thin crust, of course, and chain pizza places aren't in the running. Yeah, there's not any family-owned. There is a family-owned pizza place over in Horseshoe Bay, but it's too far to drive now that the bridge fell in Kingsland. This is this person's name is 1,000 subscribers with only dumb videos. That's the name of him. His name. That's the name of the person. And it says, made in USA, don't buy it. Well, that's your opinion. My opinion, you should. Scotty Thompson, I like going to church, Rusty. Good for you, Scotty. He says, cool comment call, thank you. And then he says, cool funny mail call, cool pizza talk. Thank you, Scotty. Thank you, Scotty Thompson. Steely Dan puts in his 2 bits, Pizza Hut, pizza guts, what he called it. Oh, we'll go a few more and we'll shut her down. AL, best pizza. Oh, Rusty, my friend, you hit the nail on the head with this one. I was born and raised in Chicago, and we have so many great pizzerias out the wazoo over here. Uno's is very good. He even left a link to Pizza Uno. And he says also Lou Minotti's, I guess. Well, thank you. And then Gino's East, he had another one. So they do have a lot of them. But yeah, that's great, AL. You got a lot of good. People like pizza. Anyway, we'll knock out the next few of these. Texas Ranch rocks nice areas close to the lake. Bingo. That's on Black Friday. I'm just shooting the breeze. Plant-based hiker Franks and Harris Pizza, Quad Cities, USA. Okay. Giannoni says, Rusty, why are you talking into a tin can? Terrible audio. Well, Giannone, I did that for you. I thought you'd like that. Well, I'm so sorry. Actually, what it is, I had a brand new tin can, and I thought I'd check it out. I got it from Verizon. So it's a Verizon tin can. Steve Gila, Hunt Brothers is good, quick pizza. It is. David Dennison, the last one. Wonder how tall he is. Talking about me, I guess, on the 2008 Travelette. I'm 6 foot 1.5 inches, approximately within 1/8 of an inch. Okay, I don't know how tall. 6 foot 1 or so. I used to be 6 foot 2, but you shrink as you get older. But anyway, guys, hey Google, tell us a joke. She's stuck up. Well, I don't know what causes that. It's aggravating. And she just does it in the mornings. I don't know why.
Why don't polar bears get married? They all have cold feet.
We waited for that. Anyway, guys, from Central Texas, USA, the day after yesterday, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, this is it, saying the same thing. Thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because I get a small commission, and it does not cost you 1 penny. What else? Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you're going to be full of water, and you won't want to eat so much. What else? Take deep breaths. Real deep. Hold it for a few seconds and then breathe out slowly. Do that several times a day because that relieves stress, and relieving stress lowers your blood pressure. It's very good for you. What else? Stretch, swivel, do those things to, keep your body exercised, and you'll feel better, and then everybody around you will feel better. Isn't that wonderful? That's how life is. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Nancy or negative Ned get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, all that stuff. And this is where your thoughts are formed. So, if you let in good stuff, you'll have good thoughts, you'll feel good all day, and you'll wonder why. But anyway, how do you live a good, happy life? One day at a time. Okay? How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. So anyway, one day at a time, guys. Don't worry about 50 years from now. Just enjoy this moment and one moment and one moment. Next thing, you've enjoyed a whole life. Adios, guys. Bye-bye. Enjoy your Sunday.